ドジャース対ブルージェイズの3連戦第2戦、大谷翔平選手が史上4人目となる偉業達成、3年連続の40号ホームランを放ちました。40本塁打は自身4度目で、第3打席に甘く入ったシンカーを見逃さずにフルスイング。とんでもない赤い音を残した打球は、バックスクリーンに打球速度174キロで綺麗な放物線を描き突き刺しました。もう感覚麻痺してますけど、毎年これだけ打ち続けることは改めてとてつもない大偉業です。試合後の現地放送を翻訳してお届けいたします。
To Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by Mercury Insurance. John Hartung alongside James Loney, Adrian Gonzalez. The Dodgers make it 2 straight over the American League's top team, the Blue Jays. They win back-to-back home games for the first time in more than a month. Blake Snell, outstanding in his first start here at the Ravine since April 2nd. 5 shutout innings, strikes out 10 in the offense. Couple home runs. We saw Shohei, Max Muncy go deep, but just a great night all around for the Dodgers pitching staff and the offense, James.
Yeah, I mean, overall, obviously, everybody contributed. But to see Blake Snell come out firing fastballs, his first 6 pitches were strikes of the game. I knew that was a great, his tempo was great at the beginning. He's always gathering himself. He drives downhill. He makes that elevated fastball look like a strike. Guys were swinging and missing. And obviously, the offense came through for a second night in a row. Great to see the guys do what they did.
The only thing that stopped Blake Snell from going 9 shutout innings was the pitch count. And, he's the guy that when I came out here and said, I'm going to put my foot down. You guys have no shot against me. 5 innings, 10 strikeouts, dominated. And, of course, we have Muncy with the big home run and Ohtani. John, you called it. 40
That was
homers.
my called shot. I said he was going to hit number 40 tonight. It did happen. But it's not about me. It's about this great Dodgers team. Let's head inside and hear from Dalton Rushing. He's standing by right now with Kirsten Watson.
Well, Dalton, I know that something's offensively for you as of late. You've been a little frustrated. So to come in clutch for the team today, that 2-run knock, just how good did that feel to come in for this team?
Yeah, it felt good. Obviously, like you said, a little frustrating the last few weeks and just kind of hitting in general. But, yeah, obviously it feels good. Drive-in runs for the team. Beat a team like this, 9-1, it feels really good.
And, of course, it has not limited the work you've been doing behind the plate. Can you tell me about navigating through their lineup with Blake Snell today?
Yeah, Blake had his stuff. He had a plan. He kind of did what he does and kind of like pick guys apart. It's really fun to catch a guy like that. And just watching him go out and do his work it's fun every night.
What's it like when you're catching for a guy who puts up 10 strikeouts in his 5 innings of work?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's fun. You almost feel like you're playing a video game. It's like just kind of call what you want, and he's going to throw it right where you want. So, yeah, it's another good one for Blake, and I'm looking forward to him just getting stretched out and throwing as much as possible for us.
You mentioned the 9 runs. When you guys put up 10 hits, does it feel like just things offensively up and down the lineup are starting to click and how you all are passing the baton?
Yeah, I think the last couple nights have been very promising for this lineup, this offense, and like we're aware of it. Like we know how it's been recently, and so yeah, like you said, it's good to come out and put up runs like that against a team like this.
Yeah, you mentioned just how good this team is. For you guys to have already won the series, one more game tomorrow, just what does that say with how you all are coming together right now?
Yeah, I think we stay on the attack. I think we go out, we sweep a team like this, and it does nothing but put us in a better position than we started. And yeah, we have all the momentum right now, and now it's time to just go play our game.
All right, Dalton, congratulations on this win today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Dodgers do have some momentum now after they take the first 2 games of this series. And we know how great Blake Snell was tonight. We'll get to him in just a moment. But it was great to see the offense, Adrian, swinging the bats the way they were tonight. Max Muncy, an oppo field home run. Shohei goes deep, and then a 6-run 6th inning.
Yeah, I mean, it all started with Max's home run here. It's a pitch that he just let get really deep, and he stayed inside of it and was able to keep it fair. Great swing, great balance, great approach right there. Great to see Max doing his thing, being that middle of the order presence that he's always been. And, after that, Shohei had that big home run, and then that 6th inning came around, and we just kept pounding it on.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's such a chess match, right? Because that pitch on the outside corner, Bass is thinking that's a good pitch. That's just a great piece of hitting by Max Muncy to drive it the other way. And then we see Shohei come up here, and I think he was your called shot, John, that we heard earlier. But that's just a cement mixer, a little bit on the outside, fade into the outside corner. Another pitch on the black, right? But Shohei's such a good hitter. He's so strong. He can hit any ball out of the ballpark. So I just really feel like that's when the Dodgers lineup is so strong, when they are hitting pitchers' pitches and driving them out of the ballpark.
So they had those home runs to give them a 3-0 lead. In the 6th inning, Adrian, they put up a half dozen without a home run. There was a single, there was a walk, a hit batter, another single, a double. They just like kept passing the baton.
They kept passing the baton. Some great swings right here. We see Don rushing with the up the middle base there with the bases loaded, bringing in 2. We had Pages hit a big double right before this as well. We see Mookie with this ball right here that he hit a great 2-run hit as well. So everybody just came up, runners in scoring position, and came through in that inning. It is great to see. You see the double from Pages right here. I mean, it is just complete team offense without the need of the home run in the 6th inning, which was great to see. Just guys having great team at-bats, quality at-bats one after the next.
Yeah, a lot of hard contact. That's really what the Dodgers offense is known for. Yeah, we're going to get our singles here and there, but we were driving the ball tonight, pulling the ball. You know, I feel like Mookie Betts has been pulling the ball lately, getting the bat head out there. You're going to hit the ball harder to the pull side, especially for him. He's not Shohei Ohtani. He's not a guy that's always going to drive the ball opposite field. Great job by all the hitters. I love to see Dalton Rushing stay up the middle. Yeah. I know he hasn't been hitting that great overall, but base hits up the middle usually play.
James, you were talking about Blake Snell, and the first 6 pitches of the game were strikes. And you can get a sense early on with certain pitchers, okay, he has it tonight, and you could tell early on that he was going to be a difficult matchup for all those Blue Jays hitters in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Blake Snell is a real cerebral pitcher. I remember I was rehabbing one time at AAA, and he came over to our locker room to ask how to get me out. So, like, he's got a plan. He is focused out there, and it makes that breaking ball so devastating because when he elevates that fastball, it's hard to lay off. Then the breaking ball looks like a strike. It dives out, and you see another elevated fastball right there. Guys are trying to wait on the ball, but they can't. They're late. They're making bad decisions right there. That changeup diving down. So I just feel like he had a great game plan going into this. You know, you talk about Vladdy, you talk about Bo Bichette, the guys that are in the middle of the order. These guys could slug, right? And he is missing bats. There was not a lot of hard contact the last 2 nights. That's what's really going to take to shut down this Blue Jays team because you probably will see them in the playoffs.
I just got to say, on Snell today, I really loved his changeup. His changeup was that difference maker whenever he needed to make that pitch to get that strikeout. A lot of them were in the 3-2 count. He wasn't challenging them with a 3-2 count for the most part. He was using finesse, and he was using a great changeup to get him out. There was a couple really good breaking pitches and some fastballs, but today for me that changeup was dominant.
Certainly was, and Blake Snell doing Blake Snell things. Looked exactly like the guy that we all envisioned when he signed that free agent deal in the offseason, James, because he was dominant for 5 innings.
Yeah, this stuff was just unmatchable, and like you said, you know, he's always in attack mode. He's got those, I call them death eyes. He's got that laser focus. He's always ready to get you out, and he's a strikeout pitcher. We talked about he's going to throw a lot of pitches. I know he had 3 walks tonight, but we're fine with that because he gets to 2-2, 3-2 counts. He's going to strike you out. He may only pitch 5 or 6 innings, but we'll take it.
Punched out 10 tonight against the Blue Jays to pick up his 2nd win of the season. Let's take a look at what's coming up on the Dodgers calendar. Tyler Glasnow starts tomorrow's series finale. Then a quick trip down the 5 to play 3 games with the Angels in Anaheim. Next Friday, the Dodgers are here hosting the San Diego Padres. All games right here on Sportsnet LA. Still more to come. Shohei Ohtani went deep for the 40th time of the season, part of a multi-hit game. He's hit safely in every game here in August. Plenty more reaction coming up. Muncy breaks a scoreless tie, James, with an opposite field 2-run homer.
Yeah, me and Adrian have a lot of appreciation for going opposite field, especially with power. We had Max on, you know, the show the other day, and he was talking about he's best when he's hitting all fields. And when you're driving the ball for power like that, this lineup is really tough.
The one thing about this at bat that I love is the fact that he got a fastball away and he let it get really deep because he wanted to make sure he was on the changeup as well and the breaking pitch. And if you're able to kind of look for that off speed or be ready for that off speed and still be able to keep the fastball away fair, you know you're in a really good place.
That home run gave the Dodgers the lead. They wouldn't need any more run support, but they go on to win it by the final of 9-1. Let's head inside and hear from Dave Roberts right now. He's speaking with the media.
The stuff was really good. Obviously, this is a team that doesn't strike out very much. They put the ball in play. So it just speaks to how good Blake's stuff was. I think everything was on. The fastball, the changeup, the curveball. I thought Dalton, once again, did a great job with our starting pitcher. And, you know, there was kind of a little bit of stress there. The pitch count got up. And So that's why I felt that second start back, 5 innings, 90 pitches was plenty. But I thought the stuff was really good. And again, all the strikeouts and just going after those guys and really a good hitting ball club.
You talked about how, whether it's pitching, hitting, things are starting to click for this group as a whole. When you pick up a series win over the Blue Jays, obviously a very talented team over there, just what are you kind of seeing as maybe not a measuring stick, but just how this group is coming together?
I just think that our offense is starting to kind of ramp up the focus, the intensity. I see better fight. I see better quality of that bat. And, letting the next guy, I think we had 4 or 5 walks tonight. So controlling the strike zone, letting the guy behind you, taking at bat. Situationally, I thought we were really good tonight. And that's kind of how, when we're going well, that's how it looks. And so we put together 2 complete ball games and really pleased.
Between how Blake's looked, Tyler's versus Max and stuff, Shohei's looked on the mound, just this kind of quick rotation, you guys, a bit dream on paper.
Yeah. This is how we hoped it would play out as far as kind of every night. You see the probables and you feel like you have a chance to really prevent runs, and then you look at the lineup and we feel like we have a lot of opportunities to score. And so then you got to go play the game. But this is how you can kind of go on a run where, tomorrow we got Glass, who's throwing the baseball well, and then we got Yama going on Monday. So this is where you can sort of make hay. And defensively, I think Mookie's done a fantastic job of solidifying shortstop, the middle of the diamond. Catchers have been doing a great job. And, right now I'm pretty pleased with how we're going. But yeah, when you look at the starters and, the next guy is going to try to outdo the next guy, and that's how you sort of build momentum.
Max Muncy's been back for only 4 games, and since then he's homered 3 times. Plenty more reaction coming up after the Dodgers pound the Blue Jays 9-1. We've got the Ohtani chants here, and these 2 Dodger fans with Ohtani written across their chest, and they had a great time tonight because as we take a look at the Arco top-tier stat line, it is all about the big show, Adrian, because with this home run tonight, gives him 40 home runs for the 3rd consecutive season.
This is an incredible player that continues to amaze us day in and day out. Does it on both sides of the ball. And today, he showed what makes him so special, hitting that home run to dead center field. Just great to see.
We know that says Ohtani on their chest, right?
Yes,
Behind us. Okay, great. Now, getting a changeup right there, going dead center, I think that's the best way to get your 40th home run because he's showing he can hit off-speed pitches. He can show he can drive to center field. Congratulations, Shohei.
Dodgers get a 9-1 win over the Toronto Blue Jays. They secure at least a series win. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow. Let's head inside and hear from tonight's winning pitcher, Blake Snell.
Well, Blake, just to get through 5 innings of work, when you see the 10 strikeouts, kind of what does that say to you, just how your stuff is playing right now?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's getting better. Just need to command the fastball better, get ahead. Started off good, and then, as the game goes on, I just got to clean it up. But 4-pitch walk to Varsho, got to be better, especially when I know what I can do to have a successful at bat against him. So still a lot of work to do. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can do better and help me get deeper into the game. But overall, feeling healthy. I'm really excited about that.
There in that 3rd inning when the pitch count just did kind of get up, we saw you kind of working through some things on the mound. Just what kind of changes are you trying to make in the moment there?
Just trying to find rhythm, timing, going slow, going fast, trying to figure it out. It's only my 2nd start back. There's a lot I got to go through, learn, watched a lot of games, but I haven't played a lot this year, so there's still a lot to learn, and just really focused on that and getting better.
How much do you feel like you're kind of knocking off maybe some rust from the layoff?
I think the one thing that experience kind of trumps everything. pitched a lot in the big leagues so far in my career, and just the confidence and the trust that I have and who I am right now. I think that plays a big part. But yeah, I don't know if there's rust. I think, I don't know how to word it, but there's something. Just the feel and like oh yeah, I do this when if I miss the ball up, like what's my tell to get back down and stuff like that.
Do you feel like the changeup was sort of the go-to put away for you today?
Yeah, I could strike it. The fastball, just missing up and away, and there's some things I'm gonna do differently in the next start that I'm excited about. But yeah, just fastball command could, if it's better, then a lot changes that game.
You had a discussion.
A memorable moment for Justin Dean and his family down on the field right now, taking pictures after 680 career minor league games. Finally made his major league debut last night, got his first major league at-bat tonight in the Dodgers 9-1 win. Only needs 7 strikeouts for a free jumbo jack. Tonight, the Dodgers punched out 14 Blue Jays. So tomorrow you can go to Jack in the Box, get a free jumbo jack with a purchase of a large drink. This is only at LA area locations. You would think with twice as many strikeouts as you need, you maybe get a double jack. I don't know, but there is such a thing. But today, Blake Snell had 10 of those strikeouts. Max Muncy's looked great since coming off the IL. Adrian, we got to go access 360 on this homer.
Yeah, we got to go access 360 and take a look at this. You see right here, 0-1 count, fastball away. He hits it really deep in his stands, really deep in the zone, and he hits it right down the line, keeps it fair. My favorite thing about this right here is that I promise you, he was ready for the fastball, but he wasn't really going to attack the fastball until he recognized that it wasn't a changeup. And you could see right here, he just catches it really deep, and he's in such a good position that he's able to keep it fair right down the line. He kind of looked up a little bit to like, where is this ball? Yeah. So just a great piece of hitting. Great job by Max Muncy. Stay hot.
All right, Dodgers going for the sweep now on Sunday. Tyler Glasnow will look to build off of his last outing when he threw 7 innings, allowed just 1 run on 3 hits. He struck out 7. James, what are you hoping to see out of Glasnow tomorrow against the Blue Jays?
Yeah, the same thing, giving us length, going deep into the game. Notice that 2-2 counts. Guys are hitting so below 200 because he's not even getting to that 3-2 count. He's not getting into that situation where I may have to lay a fastball in here, 3-2 count. So I want to see him in that attack mode. The breaking ball is diving away from hitters and keep throwing that fastball. Even you can keep it down like we saw Kershaw do the other day, get ground balls tomorrow.
100%. Tyler's got to attack. Strike 1 is the most important thing for Glasnow. Keep doing that. He's looked amazing the last couple outings. Keep at it.
What a fun Saturday night. We had the return of Club Ravine tonight. This place has been rocking all night long, and why wouldn't it be, especially after a 9-1 Dodgers victory over the Toronto Blue Jays? Have a chance to sweep the American League's best team on Sunday afternoon. For James, Adrian, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow pregame at noon right here on Sportsnet LA.
マンシー選手の完全復調、そして大谷翔平選手のホームラン量産体制の突入、ブレイクスネル投手の圧巻投球で快勝でしたね。現地放送局もどんな球でもスタンドに運べると解説していましたが、絶好調モードに突入した大谷翔平選手は本当に手がつけられませんな。リーグのホームラン王まで1本差、今年こそ夢の60本塁打が見えそうな気がしますよね。そして投手リハビリをほぼ終えた大谷選手、これは今年は残りの試合で全部勝っちゃったりすると10勝足す60本塁打なんて記録も見えそうな気がします。どこまでシーズン終盤戦、ポストシーズンまで調子を上げていくのか楽しみに見守りましょう。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。さようなら。